All right, guys, welcome back. This pre-market is tough. It's been really tough. I've been, back and forth now all pre-market. Here's my current stats. I am up $84. A few winners, few losers, but no really good trade. No trade where I made over 200 or bucks or something like that. Just a lot of little winners and a lot of scratches. Yeah, anyway, guys, it's May 5th. It's Wednesday, 9 o'clock here, 9:02 actually. So let's keep looking at these tickers. We have kind of several tickers that are interesting. BGFV popping up right now. Let's quickly look at this one. Very light volume. CHME is leading the pack here. Kind of shaky volume though. Right now there is almost a linear line to the downside where volume is selling off. You can kind of see here. That's kind of normal with consolidation, so not really the most surprising, but at the same time I am a little bit kind of concerned here because a lot of the spikes have been on sell volume, and it seems like there's a huge amount of sellers sitting somewhere here. I've tried to trade this one for that break back above 415 or so. Never really got it, so it's hard to say. CHMA 57 million float, that's good. 166 market cap, that's nice. USA Biotech first quarter financial results and announced agreement to merge with Emirates. If we go here to the 4-hour chart, we can kind of see the action going on here a little bit more. $4 is right now is acting as major resistance and support. Really the resistance right now is roughly more like 415. It's been kind of holding this zone, but it does feel like there's sellers. But so far the last 4 hours, big volume here. We haven't seen this kind of volume in quite some time, so it's good to see that. If we break 4.5, we might be able to run really quickly to 5.5. And then maybe even 6.6. That's what I'm thinking here and kind of hoping for, because this, based on looks, is potentially our best lead gapper at the moment. ATNX, this is a tough one. Sold off quite a lot. You kind of see the daily chart on this one's really not my favorite. Looks like, who knows what came out here? Maybe an offering or something like this. This was on 226. Let's scroll down there and see if we can find out. Here we go. We noticed a put option trade that happens to be bullish, expired 31 days on March 19th. Event was a transfer of 313 contracts at a $10 strike. The total cost received by underwriting party was 37.5 thousand. Well, they definitely walked away there with a price of 120 per contract. There was 1,300 open contracts, strike price, bought and sold. I wouldn't say it really opens a lot of insight there. Announces. Well, it looks like earnings came out, and that was the reason for a big drop. So once the earnings came out, maybe those puts were put in place beforehand. It's hard to say. But anyway, earnings came out. This thing fell off a cliff, and now it's trying to come back. I just, these kind of bottom bounces off the lows are tough because there's huge resistance. And, right now you can kind of see that. Try to break out here. Didn't hold the highs. Got cracked again here. Right now we're trending to the downside, but I think if 4 or 5 holds, maybe we're going to dip down to 4 or 5s at the open. If this holds, maybe we're going to see a nice move back to the upside. For now, I am a little bit definitely cautious on this one. Let's see here. USA drug manufacturer, specialty and generic. 62 million float, 350 million market cap, gapping up around 47% pre-market. When I was looking at it right now, it's closer to 33%. Expands cell therapy development with off-the-shelf engineered CAR NKT platform. So they're acquiring. They have an open lawsuit. Yeah, so ATNX, it has that gap zone. So if it does break 6, we could see a nice runner all the way to 10. But for now, I'm a little bit skeptical. DPW, another ticker I was trying to trade. We had a really nice first leg. It popped in here. I tried to trade it for a continuation. I missed the original first leg. Didn't get that. And tried to trade it a few more times. But unfortunately, did not see this one pop back up. Nice bounce off of 3.2 though, I got to say. Nice little 5-6%. Bounce. Would have had to hold that one a little bit longer. With DPW, we got 50 million float, 120 market cap, gapping up around 25%. Originally pre-market, right now roughly at 23. Q1 results, USA electrical equipment and parts. I mean, as long as it holds its highs, I think it could be in play. I'm going to put alert here at 3.4 and then, keep following it. I think those are really the ones I'm watching at the moment. IBIO is kind of interesting right here at 1.5. If we crack 1.5, I wouldn't want it to go too low, not much lower than like 1.43, 1.45, 1.47, somewhere in that range. Maybe find support and then pop back to the upside. Yesterday, COCP was on fire. Oh my lord. And then it did 2 offerings, which totally blew this ticker up. 30% drop was the first one, which is no surprise. I think we are all expecting this ticker to do an offering because with a run up like that, it had a nice little flat top breakout. Well, not really a flat top, but it was a bit in this channel pattern and had a nice breakout there. Ascending triangle maybe, if anything. But man, this was such a smooth sailor. I was prepping for the recap video. I was doing a few other things. I was timestamping the live stream. So I didn't trade this one, but it had some perfect pullbacks, especially when it went exponential here, went 50%. We had a kind of an extended pullback. Then we had another pullback, which was roughly half the size. And then a really quick pullback here, and then bang. And then this one you had to get really aggressive out by the breakout. But I mean, this was such a picture perfect setup here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major pullbacks in a row. And you could probably even count even more in this, whole leg here to the upside. I mean, this was insane. This was a 100% mover. It's crazy. I didn't trade COCP once yesterday. Kind of depressing. I should have, but I didn't. Anyway, COCP I think is dead with those offerings coming in. I wouldn't be looking at it. BLRX, the one I was able to walk away with, nice, a little north of $800 on. Actually did all right. Kind of held its highs. Also had a little bit of flushes, but didn't come out with an offering that I was aware of, so that's good. Yeah, it's, very light volume right now. Not really super interesting. It's kind of hanging here in the air. So we'll see. It's going to open up probably around, if nothing major happens, around 5. So that's pretty hot, roughly where it closed yesterday. And, maybe it's going to retest 6, but, 5.5 is going to be big resistance. Could be an engulfing candle. Could keep selling off. I don't know. So tickers from yesterday aren't really in play today, that's for sure. Are you being called out? Yeah, it's creeping back up here. My 55 million float's nice. A little bit bigger company, 710 million market cap, kind of on the high end, but that phase 2 clinical data is pretty interesting. So I think this ticker is definitely one to watch. One of the nicer ones at the moment. I think I was talking about the COCP offering, Infinity Master. I'm not sure if BLRX has an offering coming up. That if they do, it should be announced. Honestly, VERU might be worth trading right now. I am watching CHME and ATNX is on my second screen, but it looks kind of like VERU is gaining some momentum here. 1165, that pre-market high. It's an interesting zone here. We weren't really able to break this last big resistance here, but if we break this area, I mean, who knows, we could run up all the way to 14. There's huge support on this ticker. Reminds me a little bit of MNMD, MindMed. This is a ticker we also bought off of support as a swing trade. We were up like 30 something percent yesterday, but I was waiting for that break of 4, and right now it's having some issues. It didn't sell off any lower, but at the same time, it's kind of stuck here around 3.4, so I would hope this one breaks 3.6 or so and then runs to 4, but we'll keep an eye on it. If it gets rejected again off of 4, I might close it out. Do you guys see this? Snapchat can be sued over role in fatal car crash, court rules. I haven't gone through this one totally, but I'm definitely saving it for my reading list afterwards. Usually I try to go through as many articles as I can before the live stream, but I didn't go through that one. U.S. birth rate drops. People are considering if that's due to the pandemic. I don't know. I feel like Corona babies was a real thing, but maybe I guess not. Facebook is ruling to see if Trump's going to get back his social media accounts. It's kind of an interesting saga to follow right there. Galaxy Digital to buy BitGo in crypto sector's first $1 billion deal. Wow. I don't know if you guys ever been to this site before, but I'm actually on it quite a lot. Usually in the morning I do have it refresh. 8 market cap or infinitymarketcap.com. It kind of has some interesting, we talked about it on the stream before, but it kind of ranks the assets by market cap. Here you can see gold at 11.3 trillion, then Apple, Saudi Aramco, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Silver, Bitcoin, Facebook, and Tencent, followed by Tesla. Tencent's a Chinese, I don't know if it's like a telecom company. I think it's more of like a tech company. Might be wrong there, but Tencent's definitely a Chinese IT something. I should know that much better. I mean, it's one of the top 10 companies in the world, or just assets in the world. Founded in 1998, subsidiary global market cap, various internet-related services and products, including entertainment, AI, and other technology. Yeah, more of like a tech company. That's kind of what I was thinking. Here, Johnson & Johnson's all the way up. Ethereum's really crawling lately. I mean, look, in the last, I think this is 7 days. Yeah, 7 days, 25% rally here on Ethereum. Really, really crazy stuff. Netflix been dropping quite a bit. Inflation risk intensifies with supply shortages multiplying. I was going here through the Morning Brew a little bit. The Tiger Fund, Tiger Global here, $10 billion fund. That's pretty heavy. Pfizer up, big Q1. I thought this was kind of funny. Big banks have hit their 40-minute limit. Obviously reference to Zoom. Jamie Dimon, like most of us, is sick of his little daily walks. The JP Morgan CEO told the Wall Street Journal yesterday, "I'm about to cancel all of my Zoom meetings. I'm done with it." For sure, it can get a little bit irritating and kind of just, I think my girlfriend has like 8 calls a day. Like some of her higher calls, probably the average is around 5, but I mean she's on a lot of calls. Let's see, anything else I missed? Yeah, again, Janet Yellen saying she did not say there's price hikes coming, but she did kind of, it could have been interpreted that that's coming in the future. Check out India. Oops. Where's my map? Looks like Germany's going down a little bit. Vaccinations are nicely rocketing. Looks like Germany's about to break 30%, which is good to see. Let's see some trends here. Michael was already calling out Ethereum Classic earlier today. Big rally on Ethereum Classic. All right, guys. I mean, nothing too crazy in the news overall. Oh, by the way, alt, which one was that? Which ticker? That was DPW here. Their revenue of approximately 13 million, an increase of roughly 132%. This is pretty big Q1 results, so that's why I left it up over here, so I would be reminded. So DPW does have some really, really good earnings. They're not, unfortunately, holding their highs, but when I saw that and I was reading through the Q1, it made me a little bit more aggressive to want to trade here. Unfortunately, we didn't get that follow through, but pretty good Q1 results. Yeah, Alfie, I could kind of see that a little bit by the rumors, sell the news situation. I mean, what do people expect really to happen, on SNL? $9.20 here, another 10 minutes before the market opens. Pretty calm so far. IBIO kind of crawling off the lows there at 1.5. Already up 10 cents a share. Not really bad for such a small stock. I mean, 5 cents a share. No, 10 cents a share, yeah. VRU did not hold that pullback to VWAP. Flushed actually quite a bit. Slow. Monday and Tuesday were a great start to the month. I mean, I'm loving it. It was kind of unfortunate I didn't get more aggressive yesterday, but I think overall I'm still pretty happy with how it went. I need to trade a little bit more. I mean, I only did 6 trades on Monday, 9 trades on Tuesday. And Tuesday we had such good action. I should have been, it should have been a 20, 30 trade kind of day. So, I'm trading way, way, way too lightly. So far today, I think I've already traded more than Monday. Unfortunately, I don't have more money, but it's just not as nice at the moment. But I think Monday was the day where we didn't have any sort of pre-market action, and then at the market open, things actually started taking off. So maybe we're going to have a similar situation today where, the market open or pre-market was slow, but then, at the market open, maybe a few more things are going to kind of come together. We're going to get a nice little rally. DPW is having technically a rough double bottom right now. Very light volume on this one. $9.22, almost 23. Just seeing here how I want to kind of play the open. No matter what, I would probably like to see if we can get a red to green of some sort, just because a few tickets are already sold off a little bit, and if we get another kind of run to the downside, maybe it could open up a good entry of some sort. Probably true. Who wouldn't? All right, let's see what else is going on. There's quite a lot of tickers here that are, between 10 and, 17, 18%. We have had a few tickers that kind of snuck up on us that a lot of times you guys will call out before I'm even looking at them. They'll look like something like DTEA. I'm not really focused on it, and then pre-market wasn't doing anything, and then at the open it starts ripping. I'm not watching it, but any one of these could technically be a play into the open. Usually it's not the way I go about my trading, but there's so many different strategies. So if you guys ever find like there's a niche out there, or there's something that tends to repeat itself, that's where you want to start capitalizing on. We're all different. We all have different personalities, different kind of ways we can milk the market. So just because I kind of have a way of trading doesn't mean it's right or wrong, or that you should even consider trading the same way. IBIO is still going. ATNX really looks like it put in a little bit of a bottom here. I don't think I would be trading this one and holding into the open, but I think, based on how it trades into the open, I would consider, buying it. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you back. I was getting pretty buzzed on that recap video. I was like, these beers are tiny, but they're kind of strong, and I didn't eat since, I don't know, I think I had like a cereal that day, so I had an empty stomach. It's definitely a nice way to end the evening. IBIO still crawling. VERU looking more and more interesting. DPW looking quite interesting as well. The question is, which one do I want to be looking at into the open? I pretty much only have 2 screens really here in terms of for trading. CHME I think has just so much potential, so I kind of want to be watching that one. Today we're up slightly. What was it, like $80 or something like that? Yeah, $84. So Yeah, it's been a slow pre-market for me personally. There was opportunity, but it was very quick. I mean, CHMA is probably the perfect example of that, and DPW a little bit more extended. We had big breakout, very quick pullback, second breakout, very quick pullback again, and then the last run. Nice, Aaron. Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't stop laughing. It's been a while since like I was just repeating a video. Uh, it is so dumb. Oh, I still wonder if it was fake or not, but I don't think so. I mean, that kid sounded like he was in pain. Two minutes and 50 seconds here till the market opens. I'll have 1,000 shares ready to go just to be a little bit more cautious and just in case I buy too early. Right now my average position size is around $14,000. I'm trying to get it towards 20. That also counts a lot of partial entries. Like sometimes I just get a couple shares filled and then I close it again. So technically that average includes those. So I think without those it might be even closer to like 16,000 already, but it's hard to say. Yeah, Aaron. I had the same realization. I was like, you know what? I don't think it was fake because that just made me chuckle a little bit more. So bad. All right, guys, let's be on the lookout. Oh, yeah, ATNX. There was that huge wall that Sync is talking about at 5. It was like 3,000 shares selling there, 4,000 even. It tapped it several times, wasn't able to break through. So ATNX, guys, right now, being a kind of an interesting pick here, is one of our top ones, top 3 maybe. You will definitely. 62 million float. I think DPW with that really strong catalyst makes me kind of inclined to want to trade it, and it's exactly my price range. So I'm going to be watching DPW at the open with you guys. All right, another 50 seconds before the market opens. Let me add the P&L here, and let's get ready. I want to see us break that 3-8 zone. We'll see how much selling pressure is on it. 10 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Time force day, don't forget. Sellers there. Buyers coming in a little bit. Jumped in with very small size there at 3, long 3,000 shares. That looks like it could be a little bit bigger, red to green. Still quite a bit of selling pressure. I'm gonna let it see if it can pull back a little bit more before I jump in with any more size. Back to 16. Give this one another minute here. Pulling back down. The low is 11. Let's see if we can break 11. Watching on my other chart, DPW, CHME. Nice, still selling off here. Long, half size. Selling pressure still ramping up though. To be honest, I didn't think we'd be breaking 3, but it looks like we might break 3 here. Full size would be around 6,000 shares, so I'm only half size on this one. Looking maybe we can get a red to green on it. Three, two, possibly chipping away there. Taking profits. Took a profits the second too soon, but not all my profits, so I was able to walk away with a little bit more. Nice breakout there on DPW. Whoops, what did I just click on? Made about 350 on that trade. Watching it here. Not sure if it's gonna hold. Let's keep an eye on it. Didn't go full size. Half size usually at the open. Trying to be a little bit more calm. So yeah, DPW with that really good earnings gave me the confidence to want to buy the panic at the open. Thanks, Gab. Thanks, Michael. 20 support coming in, possibly here. Let's see if 20 holds. I'm not totally sure. It should hold. There's a good support here, but I'm gonna give a little bit more time here. Yeah, 20's looking healthy. That was a heck of a move though, huh? I didn't think we were gonna get that. That was a 10% pop there. I could have probably went a little bit heavier in size, but I already entered a little bit earlier than I probably should have. Long at 17. Smaller size this time. Yeah, it's struggling. I'm gonna close there. I don't know why. I just didn't really feel like there was enough buying pressure here. It kind of felt like it was gonna dip, so I bought at 17 and I sold again at 17. So there it goes. Yeah, I was hoping for quicker resolution. We didn't see that. Let's see if we can get a size here, 12. Might even break that. No, it's still selling pressure. Close my order. Yeah, this might even break a double bottom. Nope, there's support came in again. All right, long at 311. Partial size, half size. Still a lot of sellers here on this one. You can kind of feel them in the order book. don't trust it. I really don't trust this ticker right now. It might rip past 3.2, but I waited long enough for resolution. We're trading small caps here with small floats, 50 million floats. So usually these things don't, chill too long. It's not like your classic mid cap or something. That's why I have such a hard time trading mid caps, because I have a kind of a conditioned small cap, order book mentality. So when things take too long, I usually jump ship. 310 support there though at 310, looking actually kind of okay. Big support. I could re-enter at 311. That was my original entry. I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit longer here. No, yeah, it actually ended up working. I closed at roughly 13, 314. $9.37. ATNX being called out quite aggressively. Let me go ahead and switch over to it. Yep. Nice stuff. I got CHME on my second screen, which has not really been doing much. I'm going to put DPW on my second screen and keep a close eye on this one because I kind of like the way it's trading. ATNX, yeah, wow, great move there. USA drug manufacturer, 32 million float. They had the acquisition catalyst coming out. It's our lead gapper, $150 million volume, so it's decent volume. VERU's not very nice. Wow, this one was freaking crazy at the open. MNMD is crawling up. Really good MNMD. Happy to see that. DPW has less than $30 million volume on the day. That's very light. ATNX. I'm slightly green on ATNX. This is the big gap down ticker. If we break 6, could be a great runner, but it's look at that red to green move on ATNX. You know what, pre-market, we called it. We were like, we're going to look for red to green moves. We're going to look for morning panics. That's what we did with DPW. I was not watching ATNX, but it would have worked with ATNX as well. Perfect red to green move. Sold off 6%, runs up 20%. Nice. Hasn't really pulled back properly. Maybe at 5.4 you could argue it did. DPW looks really sketchy right here. It just had a bit of a fading, I don't know, very light buy volume on that. Thanks, Bren. Thanks for that reminder. I appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, if you want to join the Discord, here's the link, tradejournal.co/connect. That's where we all hang out. DPW now selling off. ATNX pulling back just slightly. Let's see where this one could have an opportunity to accumulate. ATNX crawling a little bit lower here. Question is VWAP going to be support? You know, that's what everyone's thinking right now. Back above 5.5. I think we got a really good chance for 5.4 to come in as big support. I was thinking possible size there if we break 40. Didn't break 40 though. Congrats anyone that got that rip there. I missed it. I was literally a few cents too conservative on that one. MU, I'm not sure. Just looking it up on a different chart, had a triple top. I remember I used to hold Micron for quite a while, years back. Still watching ATNX. I think it could be a really good trade coming up. DPW had almost a double bottom, but nothing really to run home about. Here we go. It's been trying really hard in this area and just doesn't seem to be able to break higher at the moment. Put limit orders on it. I really hope NMND holds this area. That's kind of what I'm betting on. Here we go. ATNX selling off a little bit. Possible break of 5.4. Broke 5.4. Selling off again. Trying to get my size here. Try to get it long at 39 or 30, what was that, 36 or something? A lot of buyers on this though. Half size right now. No, 25% size. Very small size. But it's running up here. Taking some profit off the table, looking for another re-entry. What a move there, really solid. New minute and 10 seconds, watching. 57. Whew. Breaking out right now, this could be a breakout trade. Buying there at 57 in my mind, thinking how I would trade this. I'm not, it's not my favorite style, so I usually don't trade the breakouts. Possible move under 47 again. Watching DPW on my second screen, approaching resistance right now, 315. Actually ended up holding pretty nice. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, it was good. I just, unfortunately I didn't go in with the proper size, so I kind of missed that one. I should have been, a really decent winner. Could have been my best trade of the day, but the 25% size was just really light. DPW, guys, back above some key resistance, looking pretty good. I thought we might have an entry there on ATNX again. Watching DPW on the second screen. Yeah, I was a little too conservative again. I think I've missed a lot of entries on ATNX because I was a little bit too conservative. But hey, man, I'm so happy we even have action. This is like 3 days in a row where we have action. You know, pre-market was slow, but looks like we were blessed with a little bit action after pre-market, so that was pretty good. DPW, totally in the realm of options. CHME really kind of sneaking along here. Kind of was sneaking past my radar for a little bit. $57 million float. This one had a really rough pre-market where it felt like there was constantly huge resistance on this one. Nice, big breakout there. Congrats to anyone who got ATNX. That was a perfect flag pattern, you know, in hindsight. Really nice little setup here. Remember, 5.6 or $6 is really the big point. We have to break through on this ticker. And if we could break 6, this ticker can really fly today, I think. DPW having that potential for a pullback right here, but it's not on the front side. I usually don't like trading pullbacks when it's not on the front side, but you know, this lower price range does offer you pretty good risk reward, so there's that going for it for sure. Yeah, it actually ended up working there. Look at that 3% little popper. Congrats to anyone that got that one. I missed it. Wow, ATNX got totally rejected there at 5.8. CHME could be the one to watch right now. It's got room to run for sure. RHE, nice move there on RHE. 33% on this ticker. This thing's going crazy. It does have a big engulfing candle two days ago. Point of concern. DPW, guys. Woo! Crawling higher. Very consistent. What's up there, Oshan? Good to see you. DPW now, 333. Man, I missed that one. Oh, DPW is so on my radar the whole time. I was constantly staring at it, but I didn't pull the trigger when it broke back above. So that was probably a little bit too conservative on my end. But you know, we did have some nice profits on DPW as it is, so I can't really complain. I'm wondering if ATNX will give us a dip buy opportunity. This thing does sell off sometimes quite aggressively, so I haven't jumped in on it yet. Our second lead gapper here, CHME. Good volume on this one for sure. Nice, yeah, that was a good buy signal on CHME. 17% move so far. We had so many good red to green moves today, guys. Almost every ticker had a red to green that we were looking at pre-market. That was perfect. I'm super stoked that I at least got one of them. But you know, ATNX, DPW, CHME, all of them had red to green moves that were, you know, high, very tradable. Yeah, Rajan, it's totally backwards. Honestly, the PDT rule doesn't really make any sense. And then the margin is just, yeah, it's so backwards. VRU kind of coming back here, but that last flush on it, it's kind of nasty. I think there's nicer tickers to trade. Technically, DPW is setting up another pullback right now. I was thinking about it, but now my alert goes off. It just totally confused me. Who traded that pullback on DPW? 3% move so far. I was so close to jumping on it, but I'm still not really trusting pullbacks that much like I used to. Nice 340 getting chipped away. This could break out here. No, it's struggling. Anyway, let's keep browsing here. ATNX tried to break VWAP and ended up flushing instead. VERU setting up a possible move higher here. Starting to flush though. CHME did not hold the highs. Kind of looks like DPW is about to flush as well. I'll make it all the better once you pass it, Rushan. DPW pulling back slightly. Boom! Quick pullback there, actually. Sometimes I'm tempted to buy these quick moves, but usually the first flush I'll always wait. This ticker has had kind of a lot of issues all day today. 10 more seconds here on this candle. Technically, in the mid threes, like below 310, I would probably consider buying DPW. But sometimes on these kind of moves, I feel like there's an offering or something like that. I don't really see an offering, but oftentimes that's what will keep me from jumping in on it. CHMA finding some floor here, could keep crawling up above 4.5. Yeah, a lot of sellers still accumulating on DPW. This thing tried to bounce and the bounce was non-existent. Now it's scratching away at 310. That's so funny. I couldn't imagine if my parents were telling me to buy crypto. Buy. It'd be kind of fun. DPW did look kind of interesting for a little dip buy here, but the problem with these kind of moves is, you know, your risk reward is usually negative. You're risking oftentimes more. You're risking sometimes like a 5-10% flush for, you know, a 2-3% you know, quick scalp, quick little dead cat bounce, and oftentimes, you know, it's just not worth it. Here we go with ATNX. Big move there. Really big move. This might break over 5.8. If we do get that break over 5.8, this thing could absolutely rip, because we have a lot of upside here after that gap down. Oh yeah, it's chipping 75. 15 minutes, we got 15 seconds, we got a new minute coming. Small size potential here in the 60s. Move down my limit order again. Oh no, there's buyers on this one. They're pretty heavy right now. I'm not sure if we're gonna go down. Let's see what happens. Holding pretty well, but there's definitely sellers there. Ten more seconds in this minute. Long at 62, small size. A little bit bigger size. Closed out. I was not looking to hold for the break of 5.7. Not with my luck lately, so here we go. Pulling back a little bit more. It's actually where I originally wanted to buy it right now. Let's see if we can get another size there at 57. Went down all the way to around 53. Trying again for another breakout. Long again at 56. A lot of shakeouts here on this ticker. A lot of shakeouts. Possible break towards 58, but we have to break past 75 first. That's really the big point. Half size on this one. We got 20 seconds still in this minute, 15 seconds. $62 getting chipped. This looks like there's potential here on this one. I'm gonna take small size off the table just once. Take a little bit more size off the table. Actually, wait, that was my full position. I thought I was long 3,000 shares. I've been trading really light size lately. I thought I was long 3,000. Usually I would be long 4,000, so I did half size on that one. I missed my calculation up. It could easily rip 5.8. I just know this ticker's had a lot of issues roughly at 5.8. So if it does rip, it's going to be like a nice, 6%. So let's keep watching this one. There could be another trade opportunity in here. This could be one of those tickers that, run up for the next 1 to 2 hours, but it could also just die right now. You just never really know. Here we go, 667. It's looking good. Held so well. Whew! Really playing with our hearts here. Maybe it's going to flush back down to like VWAP before it gains momentum again for another move higher. I'm putting ATNX on my second screen. Juan's calling out NMRD. Oh yeah, there's the new flyer here on the day. Possible break of 8. There's huge resistance there. This is kind of the zone to break, huh? This has been a very key area. Let's see if that happens. If that can happen, this could run probably till 10 to 10 fairly quick. There's the little flush on ATNX, went right to 47. This is a new 5-minute candle as well, which in my eyes basically means I wouldn't be surprised if it tried to go one more time below 47. Let's see what happens. Yep. Went to 46 for a second. New minute starting now. Small bounce there. Nice little move higher. Just keep thinking it's going to dip again. Checking out MNMD. I was really hoping we get that move over 4, but again, we're not really making it. Not really holding this area as well as I was hoping for. Let's see. I'm just going to keep watching this one. We're swing trading it. ATNX sold off again in the 30s. Would consider trading this one if we got that entry in the low mid 30s. I think I was just 1 second too late on that. Got the entry there. Woohoo! Big sell-off there, huh? Down 380. Oh yeah, you guys see that, of course. 400. Taking some profits, I mean, cutting some losses here just in case. Really don't want to get stuck in a flush. I'm going to close this one out. Woo! All right. Hey, that was worth it. I would do it again. We had a great opportunity there. I don't regret it for a second. But I'm not going to blindly keep holding because my thesis was wrong. I was looking for a quick pullback here. It was, had potential. Luckily, I did small size on it, only half size. Now it's selling off again. Yeah, now it would be down $400 or $500. So, I'm happy I took my $350 loss or whatever it was. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I was already thinking I'm going to be wrapping it up. But right now we had some good opportunities. And if this broke 6, I wanted to keep trading. But it didn't. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Looks like we are up $762. So, technically that last trade, if I didn't do it, I would be up $1,000. But, oh well, it is what it is. What if I really wanted to be up over $1,000 today? I should have not been using such small size. I really limited myself quite a little bit today, which is fine because I felt like it wasn't like an amazing day. So I feel like I wanted to limit myself a little bit. So I'm going to call it here at 762. It looks like ATNX is crawling back higher here. I was able to sell at 517. I wouldn't be surprised if it went back above 5.2. But at the same time, you gotta watch out because there's, you just don't know if this is COCP from yesterday where it actually came out with an offering, right? So you have to limit your downside. So what if we were here, and I was like, oh man, it's gotta be bouncing. It's only down 10%. And then, it goes down to 30% total, right? You could really, really hurt yourself that way. So the second the setup no longer went my way, I cut my losses and it's that simple. Sweet, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It was a good little trading day, so I'm pretty happy. Hopefully, you guys nailed some good ones today. I know there was a lot of opportunities today for sure, so that was really good fun. And heck yeah. Then, if you guys haven't done so already, definitely check out the Discord, tradejournal.co/connect. I will see you then tomorrow morning, first thing. And like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades, guys. Ciao, ciao. Peace out.